everybody, welcome to a new episode of Moxham Trails. It's a new episode for you and a new morning for me. This is my third day here, and I think it's going to be my last for this trip. I did take tomorrow off from work, so I could technically spend one more night and have another day here, but I've been working it pretty hard, and I think I could use a rest. Today is going to be nice and slow. I want to work on the last of the 3 alternates on Upchuck, and if I can get that worked in and then ride it a couple times on my bike, I think I'll be happy. Plus, I've got to pack everything up before I head home. For now, I'll start with another lovely breakfast of canned coffee and some more Pop-Tarts. There's a really good chance that as soon as I get into the woods and start working, I'm not going to want to come back out until it's time to go. So I'm going to try to pack up as much stuff as I can now before I even get started. Camp is all packed up, and I just left out the few things I think I'm going to need to do some work today. If I find out I packed something that I need, that might just be the sign that it's time to call it. This is the last of the 3 alternate routes for Upchuck, and it's a little bit different than the other 2 because it starts in a grassy area and then after the hairpin turn ends up in the woods. So it's half leaves and pine needles, and then the other half are these weeds and ferns and things that are going to have to be cut. Honestly, compared to all the raking I've been doing for the last couple days, just wandering through here, pulling weeds and chopping some branches is kind of relaxing.
Only good days. Yeah, man, change things. You made my worries disappear. Even my dark days.
Okay, I think I've got a pretty good camera angle here. Everything on this side is that grassy section, and I'm sitting right on the hairpin turn, and then everything over here is the wooded section. I've taken all of the green stuff out, I've pulled the ferns, I've lopped the tree branches. It's really just got to get cleaned up and ridden in a little bit. On this side, I've got leaves to rake, and at the very top, there's a few smaller saplings that I'm gonna have to cut either with the loppers or with the branch saw.
Find ways to say those things I need to hear. No more sorrow, there's only tomorrow. I only have a good day since I got you.
Now it's time to take out these saplings at the top.
Been slipping sideways, been caught in a deep end. No one to go when I am down. But you gave me freedom, the keys to the kingdom. I don't even need them now that you're around. no money, 'cause every day is Sunday. It ain't even funny how much I love you.
Whew, that's still a sharp turn, but when you're climbing real slow, it's not that hard to take a sharper turn. Coming down, this might be a pain, but then again, coming down, you don't necessarily have to take this alternate. You can go down the original path, which I do plan to still have in action, just not for climbing. I'm sure this is a lovely camera angle. I've got my action camera on my chest, and I've left 2 cameras running in the woods, so we should be able to get this ride from a couple different angles. Now we'll call this Rick's section. Whew, it's the first time I actually made it bottom to top. Okay. Yeah, bumpy, but not bad. Here we go, into the turn and up the hill. Oh yeah, I knew that spot was gonna be bad. Oh, geez. I hit this rock and it actually flipped right up into my wheel. And then I hit this one and it just stopped me dead in my tracks. I gotta try that again. Okay, come around here. This should be a good place to start. If it wasn't for the fact that this is the last thing I have to do today, I would not be putting this much energy into it. But as soon as I get back to the clearing, everything's already packed up. I'm pretty much just gonna load the bike and go. So I'm putting everything into this last ride. This part I like a lot, probably because it's flat. Here we're coming into the turn again. Oh, that time the bump that I thought was going to get me actually did. I'm not going all the way back to the beginning, but I got to give this another go. There we go. Okay. Whew, this is still too sharp a turn. Way too sharp. I want to be out here somewhere. So there's definitely more work to be done. There we go. Yeah, we gotta come out here. We either need to come out further or we need to come out further on that side. There is a rock right here that I don't want to ride over and I'm not very keen on moving. I was trying to go on the inside of it, but let's see what happens if I go on the outside. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to the right of that rock, and wow, that puts me way the hell out here. There's a log here, all sorts of debris. This turn is starting to worry me. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go a lot wider. I'm gonna have to come in through here. But it's not happening today. I'm gonna put some flags here. Put one here so I know that it's the outside of this rock where we need to go. Out here so I know this is a big wide turn. Over here, I will pull these ferns up now, make it a little easier to spot my intentions. And then I'm gonna kind of mark it the way I think it needs to go. Ooh, there's a nice little trail liner. There. That's how this trail is gonna have to go. I'm a little disappointed, but 98% of this trail is just fine. Not done by any means, but I have confidence that it's the right move, and I'm willing to put forth the extra effort to make it permanent. I'm gonna ride this back to the clearing, hike back in here, get these tripods and cameras, and then call it a day. Well, the truck's already packed up, so I guess there's nothing left for me to do but to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Moxham Trails.